Hi guys, this is Phonics from Archon Esports bringing you a ZVZ today. I'm here with Davo.
Hello!
Hi, excellent. So, down here in the bottom left we have the red Zerg player FluiΔTeleth. And in the top right we have the blue Zerg player Phamut. We had the pleasure of meeting him at WCS. He signed my phone. He did. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. So, ZVZ, it's a good matchup.
It is a good matchup. In fact, it's one of my favourite matchups to cast because it is so fast-paced.
Yeah.
I love that so much. It's pretty much my favourite thing. Or at least the first 10 minutes of ZVZs is just... It gives me some sort of aneurysm.
Yeah.
It's that
exciting.
exciting.
It used to be that whole let's go Zergling Baneling on one base for ages until people kind of... Now the maps are bigger and people are getting smarter at holding stuff. It's evolved a bit.
Yeah.
And although you do see a lot of Roach on Roach with Infesta, people are finding some cool strats. Like, I think Lacera and stuff, I've seen him do quite a lot of Nida stuff with Hydras, like dropping loads of Nidus at the sort of front of people's thirds.
Yeah.
Nidusing Hydras in, it's really cool. So hopefully we'll see some really good stuff out of these guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. Our map today is Daybreak, the ladder edition. It's one of the most liked maps on ladder, as it were. I know that this one is actually very, very popular. It started life as a tournament map, I believe. It obviously has these two watchtowers here and here, which later on into the game can be really, really crucial, especially if these rocks go down in the middle.
Yeah, they leave that big. That's a much quicker attack path as soon as those go down. So it's usually the more confident player that will take those down first.
It's a nice map because the game kind of can diversify on top of the map as it goes along because of things like those rocks and the watchtowers.
Definitely, and the third base it's further away than in some maps. So you do often see quite a lot of two-base aggression on this map.
Yeah.
More so than others, but you know, this is playing out fairly mirrory as it goes, and no player opting to get gas quite yet, but yeah, hatch and pull.
Hatch and pull for both players gone down. Absolutely no problems there. Again, it is fairly a mirror of a mirror.
Indeed, mirror of a mirror.
Yep.
As the gases go down almost at the same time, Teleth's just slightly ahead. So yeah, I guess we can expect to see probably Banelings off both players. It's a bit risky to skip the Baneling Nest at this level this high level of play.
Yeah.
You might be able to get away with it in lower kind of leagues, but you need the Banelings to deal with speedling, run-bys, etc., etc. And yeah, we're getting to that point with the ZVZ where the Overlords are starting to spread out and both players have, average vision of each other's stuff. They can kind of see what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean...
No surprises at the moment.
Teleth does actually know that his opponent has expanded just through Overlord scouting. And the question is this Overlord going to go and sit in his dodgy position above the fan?
Yeah, the fan, it sucked an Overlord in once.
Nearly. I don't think he's quite
minced.
over enough.
No.
Not yet.
Not quite.
Oh. But we do have Zerglings charging across the map from Teleth towards Phamut's base. Uh-oh.
Indeed. Well, I mean, Phamut, he's got two lings of his own, and he's got the Queen out there now, so he'll be able to sort of deflect those pretty easily.
Yeah, I think maybe...
My guess, I mean, if Teleth's lucky, he'll get the scout off of everything.
Yeah, I think he is actually going to get that scout off.
That's really lucky.
Yeah.
So he'll see an early Evo chamber, and he'll see it. If he's noticed carefully, he'll see it researching something.
Indeed.
Which is it's a fast +1 carapace.
It's very, very fast, yeah.
I've not seen many people do that at all, really.
It's interesting.
Usually a tech up, and yeah, there's the Baneling Nest from Teleth, so that's much more standard from him.
Yeah.
And the Zergling speed, not started yet from Phamut, so Teleth's going to have a big window where his Ling speed's finished and Phamut's hasn't. And that's really big in ZVZ, especially as Phamut has no Baneling Nest. And certainly it didn't go down before J-Rays did, because he knows that, he saw that.
Yeah.
And, Teleth, he's got a window where he could do some damage, but, he might not exactly go for that, especially because it could be a bit all-in-y.
Yeah. Who will be the first to throw the first punch?
Not sure, I mean, Teleth's got... he's 5 workers behind Phamut at the moment.
Yeah. And
Phamut's thrown his Baneling Nest. He's thrown down on the front, so he's not scared to let J-Ray know that he's got that Baneling Nest coming now.
Yeah.
And it's getting, it's pretty passive at the moment, with Teleth having quite a lot of gas banked up though.
So maybe we do have a rather expensive wall, with the Baneling Nest being there first at Phamut's base, which I don't know. I feel it's kind of bizarre to put.
I mean, it cuts some of the surround that you can get on that spine crawler.
Yeah,
especially with the roach war in there, like that's kind of cut the surface area by about 40%.
Yeah.
So that's going to help against Zerglings definitely if he tries to attack, and it's going to block the banelings off and be a lot easier to defend with queens and such.
Plus, Zerg buildings actually have quite a lot of hit points. 850 hit points from a baneling nest.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. No, sir. So you know what? It's maybe not such a crazy idea, and you don't actually see it so often. But it's interesting.
This is going into a pretty passive game though. Both players taking their third. Teleth knows about Phamut. Phamut does not know about Teleth yet.
Let's just get the vision up. There we are. In fact, all Phamut knows at this point in time is that Teleth has a natural expansion. That is all. But we are running now with Phamut's Lings. Ooh, just turning into Banelings as soon as I click the follow on the portrait there. And ooh, Banelings gonna have to be really careful there. Phamut's Lings almost getting taken out by the Banelings. And I don't think Teleth wanted to waste those 3 Banelings on that many Lings.
No, that was not too cost efficient. But he has got Lings coming in and there's some damage. He will be able to push this away 4 now.
Ooh, another Baneling hit right there. And that was much more efficient.
Ooh. That was a really nice Baneling hit there for Phamut. He's got the advantage now. If he can connect with that Baneling onto those 4 Lings back there, it'd be really nice.
Yep.
He doesn't even need it. Oh, no, just got 3 of them. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
So, I mean, there's more Lings coming across from Phamut, so he is kind of intent on kind of keeping some pressure on, but...
The aggression doesn't stop here.
Well, J-Ray sees it. He's got that Overlord
it's
directly
not J-Ray.
spotting.
That was last game.
Oh, that was last game.
It's Teleth.
I see red, and I think J-Ray.
Oh, Alex.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, oh well.
Well, I sometimes even forget my own name. So.
Yeah. Okay, and I mean, it definitely looks like Phamut is just after taking down the hatchery.
Yeah, he's just produced Lings quite heavily. He has been droning behind this, and he's 9 workers up now.
Yeah, and
on Teleth.
You know, I mean, he actually has some drones on his third base as well, whereas Teleth, unfortunately, hasn't quite been able to do that just yet through fear of being annihilated by Zerglings.
Yeah, definitely, and he's the one with the roaches out now, so he's got a stable defense now, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, lots of Banelings down there morphing for Teleth, and these Zerglings from Phamut are going to want to be really, really careful. Are they going to be able to snipe the hatchery? Oh,
that's a really nice move there from Phamut, and he does get that hatch, you know, without losing too much stuff, and he's up workers now, so
yeah.
Phamut's definitely ahead at this point.
Definitely ahead.
So we'll have to see what Teleth decides to do. Is he just going to turn this into a 2-base all-in? Is he going to throw that third down again? Well, there are his 2 options really. He can either just immediately try and throw that third down, but I wouldn't be surprised if he turns this into a 2-base all-in.
Yeah.
He's producing nothing but kind of units now. He's got his 1-1 just about finished now. He's got his roach speed already.
Yeah.
And if he goes now, this is it's quite a good window for him to hit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's got a lot of roach in his army, a lot of baneling in his army.
Phamut has already got 1-1 though, and his roach speed is coming up now. So this could be really, really interesting. This next battle, it's going to come down to a lot. It's just going to come down to control, baning connections.
Some Zerglings actually moving out right here from Phamut. I don't think he knows that he's about to be attacked by Teleth, but here is the attack from Teleth, and it does look like maybe Teleth is going to be able to repay the favour. There's a lot of banelings coming in from Phamut, and likewise for Teleth, hitting the back of those roaches, nearly.
Well, they're trading banelings for damage on both roaches, but I think he's going to snipe this third, so that puts him back more into it, but he did lose quite a lot of units there. The units lost fairly even now.
Yeah, fairly even.
With actually Teleth being slightly ahead, so that was a really good move from Teleth.
Yeah, it was just a simple kind of go in, kill the hatchery, and get the hell out.
Indeed, and Phamut just, with all those extra drones he was making, he just didn't have the units to deal with it at that point.
Yeah, actually Zerglings in Teleth's space at the moment. I think they weren't there to do damage, just to actually have a scout around at that point in time. I don't think that was any... No, there's no workers killed at all in this game yet.
That's very good by both players to keep all their workers alive, but yeah Phamut knows exactly what Teleth's got in his base. Teleth is still really unsure of what's in Phamut. He hasn't actually seen the main for a while. He's
Teleth actually re-expanding now as well, and cancels it. So he goes down to put his hatch down and cancels it.
He sees this huge swell of roaches coming with that Overlord up there. So
yeah,
he knows he has to cancel that because, well, at the moment, units showed 30 roaches for Phamut and only 20 for Teleth. So he needs to produce some more units.
Yeah.
To be able to take that third. It's very tense at the moment, though.
It is a bit tense. Yeah.
There's a lot of banelings there for Teleth. I mean, Phamut, he has some lings, but by some I mean 2. So, I mean, those banelings aren't going to be so effective against the roaches. They can get a big clumped up hit, but they're still not going to be as good as.
I mean, if
roaches.
Teleth manages to get Phamut's army on the ramp somehow, maybe if he came behind him with those banelings, that would be lethal.
It would, but Overseer's now coming in for Phamut, so he's going to see absolutely everything. He's going to see all the banelings. Did he see all the banelings? I think he must have done.
Yeah, he has just seen the banelings.
But the Overseer from Teleth also scouting out Phamut's base and he's going to see everything. So they're pretty mirrored, these guys. They're doing everything the same and everything right.
It's pretty much by the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no real kind of deviation to...
Both sides doing the tango here, actually. Kind of going in a yin-yang position around this sort of biodome, I believe the doodad is called.
Yeah, biodomes.
Biodome. Oh, yeah. Growing plants in space. Nothing more groovy than that.
When I hear biodome, all I can see is just marines stacked on top of each other to form a dome.
Nice. But we do have Phamut, actually. He has backed off a little bit right now. So he is just going to set his army up here, near where Teleth might end up taking his 4th.
Yeah, he holds some space there, and he doesn't... I mean, he's sitting literally directly under an Overlord from Teleth, so there's no kind of sneakiness about the army movement. But, yeah, I mean, the infestation pits are coming up pretty much at the same time. Phamut's has finished.
Yep.
They're both getting Burrow, they're both going to have 2-2. They're literally going to have pretty much the same... They're going to have exactly the same army composition, but it just depends on what happened in that early game, who has the more units.
I think we're going to see a big engagement right there. Phamut's roaches actually basically walking into Teleth's whole army right there without even starting to attack. And that just looked like a wee skirmish, as it were. And Phamut is moving away.
Teleth did just cancel the force base of Phamut. Phamut got the cancel off, so that's good.
Yeah. I must just explain, me and Alex's PCs are slightly out of sync. That's why he said it happened before it actually happened.
No, I've just got that thing that people have when they can tell things in the future.
Oh yeah, your psychic.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Comes from watching the psychic channel too much.
Yeah.
You just pick it up.
We have a hilarious story about the psychic channel, but maybe we will say that on a stream one day or something instead of wasting precious casting time.
Indeed, and it does look like Phamut is going to... He's trying to contain... move around the map, he might get a good engagement off, and I think it is just its positioning and control. When you have the such similar armies and such similar upgrades and unit counts, drone counts, it all comes down to positioning and concaves and such.
Yeah, I mean, there's only three drones difference between them. They both have roughly the same composition. I mean, what Phamut is lacking for banelings, Teleth is making up for. And vice versa in roaches as well.
Yeah,
so it's very
banelings
even, really.
can be potentially converted into those 11-ish roaches, but
big engagement nearly happening up here. I mean, this is just a game of finesse at the moment.
Well, both players have such similar armies. They just neither of them want to commit into something where they don't think they're definitely.
Oh wow! I really think that Teleth has just caught Phamut badly out of position right here, and I think Phamut's only choice is to pretty much run into the third base of Teleth and try to do as much damage as humanly possible, running past all of the spine crawlers and actually managing to snipe 2 infestors, which is pretty costly for Teleth. But nowhere near as costly as losing this.
No, it's nice bundles on there, and yeah, Teleth's going to clean this up without losing too much of his army. Yeah, the units lost favouring Teleth by about 1,000 resources at the moment.
Yeah, and actually, if we look at the army tab at the moment, we can see that Teleth's army is just by and large much bigger.
Now the mineral side of it's definitely bigger, and they are similar on gas. So the infestor count, but that's some
sneaky.
That is some sneaky. He's going to need those to defend though.
Yeah.
Because those spine crawlers are late.
He's seen what's just coming as well, so it does look like Teleth is going to help himself to the kill of this hatchery down here.
Honourable.
Very honourable, and just pulling out
And
straight again. Not a bad idea at all.
No,
meanwhile, 2 infestors actually just running into Phamut's base. One of them isn't even burrowed. He managed to make it all the way in here. He even got hit by a baneling.
He just doesn't give a shit.
No, he does not care one little bit. And we might actually have to...
Oh, but no, the infestors of Phamut get fungled at the front of the base, and you're going to clean up 5-6 infestors.
Yeah, meanwhile, Teleth's
horrible.
infestors play is actually going far better than Overseer as well, just coming in for Teleth, making sure there's nothing crazy on Zeve.
Units lost tab is now heavily favouring Teleth after he picked off those infestors.
Yeah, of course, Teleth's infestors even so expensive.
Yeah, it definitely. You want to spend that gas now on all your upgrades and potentially developing your tech into, you know, something like Broodlord or Ultralisk or anything like that. And he now has to rebuild all his infestors, which has cost him a lot of gas, and as you can see, his bank is nothing compared to Teleth.
Massive engagement right here, right now. Teleth moving in his entire army, so all of his roaches have the attack functionality which we like to see in Starcraft 2.
Good fungals coming down from Phamut, and Teleth, he has no infestors here. They're somewhere off the sort of bottom of the map, and that kind of helped Phamut there, and they have the same, but you know, it's just overwhelming numbers here from Teleth, but this is going to be close.
Absolutely.
Like, defender's advantage for Phamut, he could hold this just.
Yeah.
Very just. But
Phamut also utilising a few banelings there. Can Teleth snipe the Roach Warren? That would be pretty... Yep, the Roach Warren goes down, and that is really bad news for Phamut at the moment.
Although he backs out now, so, you know, he's going to throw that down again immediately, so
yeah.
He shouldn't be... Well, he isn't throwing it down yet, but, you know, he should do when he notices. An Infested Terran's going off into the main of Phamut.
Main. There we are. Yeah, just
to work on that hive. I mean, he's not going to snipe the hive, but...
No.
Oh, there go the Infestors for Teleth, so...
And the fifth base right here, fourth base, kind of fourthy fifth, from Phamut just fell to the roaches of Teleth.
Well, he's been trying to take this bottom expansion as his fourth base for such a long time that he actually has extractors on.
Yeah.
He was so close.
Yeah, so close. Oh well. So close yet so far.
And he is struggling for gas so much at the moment because Teleth's been relentless in cutting down his sort of fourth base. And he's cleaned out the main of drones. There's nothing mining in the main. He's just put them back on there.
Phamut at the moment, he looks like he's in big trouble.
He is. I mean, he's just so down on gas, and gas is what you need late game.
In fact, like he doesn't have a queen in his main either at the moment.
I think this kind of multi-pronged infestor sniping of bases is throwing Phamut off a lot, and it's really nice from Teleth, just throwing bits of roaches at bits of base and
seeing what happens. Yeah,
seeing what happens.
I mean,
well, not seeing what happens. They're calculated attacks. He knows they're out of position because of infestors in the main. And he can see the army's out of position, so he can kind of go in and snipe bases when he knows there aren't going to be any units there.
Yeah, I mean, Teleth is astronomically ahead at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, the only way that Phamut could win is with a really, really sick engagement with fungals, etc., etc. But, you know, he's only got 3 infestors to the 10 of Teleth and 35 to the 58 roaches, so Teleth would have to... It's his game to lose right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
it's his game to win. It's Teleth's game to win. Yeah. But it does kind of surprise me that neither player has gone for any tier 3 tech. Oh god, down here we do have a lot of Zerglings just getting bungled by those infestors just there, just stopping any shenanigans from going on.
There are infestors at the bottom of Phamut's third here. And they could release some either deadly fungals into that huge clump of drones there. I mean, if he kills all those drones, that would force a all-in push from Phamut.
And I don't think Phamut can actually afford to do such a thing.
Well, I think Teleth would just hold it.
Yeah.
He's got so many infestors now and so many roaches, and he's developing his tech.
Are we gonna see infested Terrans from Teleth? I mean, I'm sure that we are. Either that, or they're gonna unburrow and fungal and kill all of those drones.
Yeah. I mean, I said that he's developing his tech, but he's not, actually. He's got the Hydra Den, and he is going to be 3-3, but...
And there go the infested Terrans. Goodbye, drones. It was nice knowing you.
Not the fastest reaction time there from Phamut. He's burrowing, but he lost a lot there, and...
Yeah.
He's going to clean it up, but, you know, it's just energy. It's energy that he used, and...
Those infestors were almost taken themselves.
And certainly, Teleth is now moving straight forward, and he does catch a fungal.
Ooh, that is exactly where you want to catch a fungal. Actually,
that's the kind of stuff that Phamut needs to do to keep himself, you know, get back into this game. He needs to pick off bits of units, but Teleth's staying maxed. He's rebuilding with Hydras.
Yeah. And he's sniping that hatchery again.
That's just been Phamut's bane in this game.
Achilles' heel.
Well, he just can't get that base up.
Oh no, Teleth's infestor's really out of position there, but he does catch a really lucky fungal that stops his whole infestors from getting completely overrun.
And he, at the moment, I don't know who has the better concave in this. The fungal's going down from each side, and I just can't even call that. I think Teleth just has the numbers to beat this off.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if Phamut's army was slightly larger.
It's now fighting up the ramp with no fungals. It's a better concave. But, you know, reinforcements coming in from Phamut, so...
Wow. Anyone's engagement at the moment.
He's going to hold it, just. But, you know, he had a huge bank, and he's reproducing 26 roaches, 7 infestors. I think it was really the upgrades there for Phamut that kept him in that. I mean, his 3-3 did finish, you know, took 20-30 seconds.
That is the engagement that he needed, I think. I mean... I think he has to leave the game because he barely has an economy at the moment. He
That
only
was
had
just
one
the last
mining
push.
base. Yeah.
That was the last push. That constant denial of that 4th and 5th base.
Yeah.
Well, the 4th and 4th base.
I think that was the kind of engagement that could have kept Phamut in the game just so long as he had another mining base.
Yeah, it came down to just heavy denial of those bases, which was really nice play from Teleth. This is exactly what you want to do, and he was able to get bases up behind it. Phamut couldn't put any on, put any pressure on. Really well played by Teleth. Like
Really,
textbook
really
kind of ZVZ, standard ZVZ play.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. We good to end this one? Yeah?
I think so.
I think so too. Good times.
Indeed.
Alright, guys, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day. Enjoy playing Starcraft.
Afternoon.
Maybe you'll have an ice cream or something, and that'll be enjoyable.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
We'd have an ice cream if it wasn't so horrible here.
Yes. For any of you who don't know, there was a drought warning in place in England about 3 weeks ago, and now
since then we've had 3 weeks of rain, so...
yeah, and everywhere's flooded, so that's brilliant.
Cool, right, see you later, guys.
Cheers, guys.